power. There's a level to this world which is hidden. See, the whole Hashem Yahushua made this whole universe, man. And there's levels to this universe which are hidden, things which are only spoken about in mythology, unspeakable things, okay, that the average person today cannot grasp in their mind, and if they are told, it's too wonderful for them.
My people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth.
There's different levels to power. See, your local drug dealer has power. Your local politician has power. Power is a force being able to move people around, to control things. But there's a level of power out there that you can feel, that's undeniable, that can't be stopped. True power? That's that spiritual power, man. That's when you get that God status, man. Where you walk into a room and your very vibration shakes the room and people's spirits and their whole bodies are shaking before you, man. There's a level to this thing, okay, which we are going to receive beginning with the elect.
My people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth.
Hey, shalom, shalom, Yahshua. That being said, first things first, all praise and glory go to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahakadash, Hello, Hebrew tongues, correct names of Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to sister brothers labors truth, and shalom to brothers and sisters listening and studying, show yourselves approved. Shalom. As you seen from that clip right there, whoo, hey, get me really excited, man. That was one movie I was very excited about. They pushed it back to October, and that's that Black Adam, which showed The Rock playing like a character like Superman. And that right there is going to become a reality real soon. The one thing we lack right now, you know, all the 12 tribes of Israel, the men, is we lack that raw spiritual power that Yahweh Shah promised he's going to give to his men in the latter days, which we're going to use to protect the numerous multitude, which represents the hopeful elect. The Lord has a military that's going to trump anything Esau has, anything he done devised, man. When these Superman, these gods on earth, what do you call us, the son of Yahweh, the son of God, when these men get risen up and get that spiritual power, it's going to completely turn the tides of what's going on here on the vibration of the planet Earth. It's going to change everything. The world is going to go into the hand of the Lord when this situation happens. And we're right at the doorstep of that event. Because what's going to kick that off is going to be Jacob's trouble. Because they're going to come in like a flood and put their hands on his prophets, you know, the men of the Lord. And the Lord, like he said in the book, when you read the scriptures and you fully understand, ate the whole roll, man, this thing is about power. It's about rulership. Right now, Esau got the juice. Yahweh Shah is about to get rid of Esau. His wicked works have been fulfilled. We've seen wickedness. You had a nice run. And now he's about to take it from them. And he's about to give that power into the hands of his men. 144,000, 12,000 from each tribe, about to get spiritual power. They're about to get that. Let's go get that. I'm gonna start off with that. Let's go get it. This is about to happen. And this is why they make so many of those movies. You know, they don't just make them movies for no reason. Psalms 82:6. And it says, I have said, Ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. But here it goes, it says, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O God, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. So right now we've been dying like men. When that power, that standard gets lifted up, we're going to be as gods. That's why there's plural right there. See, Pastor Porch, somebody understanding will understand that right there. They're like, what you mean? I thought there's no God but God. Hey, Yahweh about to raise up men up under him, up under Yahushua. They're going to have abilities like a Yahushua. And you know, he said you're going to do, what did he say? You're going to do signs and miracles and wonders like me, but even more. You know, loosely paraphrasing. That's about to happen. And that's coming, man. Men going to get flight. Men going to get super strength. You know, men going to be doing all kinds of miraculous gifts and spiritual things in the sight of these normal people. Because that's how Yahweh Shashai going to get the glory. It's through his men. Because everything, Yahweh is a spirit. So he sent his only begotten son, Yahushua, to come in the tangible form, flesh, to show the 144,000 how they're supposed to be. Because Yahushua is the prototype. And we're going to be up under joint hairs, right up under Yahushua, doing the same thing, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, we're going to get our judges. Those are going to be the judges. And that right there is how the heathens are going to be up under in subjection to Yasharala. Because that power is going to be absolute. It's going to be, I'm talking about, you see a man take off in the air supersonic speed, man. No heathen going to dare come against the nation of Israel. That's why there's going to be no other countries fighting us in our nation. You know, they're going to be in total subjection. You know, ain't going to be no if and buts who run it. It's going to be Yasharala. And that power right there is what we are patiently waiting on. And I remember Apostle Gabar did a lesson, man. He did a lesson that really hit me. It hit me to the soul of what he had said. And he said, right now, we already have the power. That's how we're able to run through these scriptures and identify and know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven so easily. And I noticed he was right when he said that, because I noticed your average person could read the scriptures and they'll get nothing out of it. They could read one verse and they like nothing comes to them. And I can read that same verse and I can relate with other verses in the Bible, and I can bring out events in the world that relates to that verse. Like the mystery of the kingdom had been revealed to us. So that is a small form of that spiritual power already, Akim, in us already. It's just at a small level. It's really, he's opening us up to get the instructions. So what we're supposed to do is, you know, do the works, get our instructions. Because when this devil opens up, which is about to be real soon, when Esau opens up this military, then Yahweh Shashai gonna turn us up. You know, you always heard Jake talking about turn up. Yahweh Shashai about to turn up. And when he turns that power up on us, because right now we're getting polished up, we're getting refined. You know, we were coming back into the knowledge of who we are. We're getting renewed. So before he give us this great spiritual power, this power to be a judge of the earth, first you gotta be groomed. You gotta be briefed on what you're supposed to do with this. You gotta be, you know, all the way polished up before he give it to us. And that's why we're getting this period right now, this grace period to do that. So we already got the power. It's on a small level. And I notice Esau, he feels it. He's scared of it. This anybody. I notice when I'm at the plantation, a lot of people are really offset by me. You know, the wicked Eves, the people, man, people just in general, they react differently to me. And it's that vibration of Yahweh Shah that's on me already. So Lord willing, I continue to do what I'm doing to stay in the works. When the time comes, Yahweh Shah can use me, turn on up, and then I can be what I want to be, what I desire to be, which is 144,000. I desire that office. I want to be that. So Lord willing, I stay in my lot to be that. And that really, when I look at it, let's get a definition. Because what that is, man, how Yahweh Shah did this is so brilliant. I mean, brilliant. Because when you look at the 144,000 and how he put us in a lower state, put the curses on us, and stripped us of everything we got. Like, he stripped us so bad everything we got, we were stripped of the knowledge of who we are. We didn't have our ID. We was just walking through life trying to figure it out, bumping our heads on the wall that's in the dark. And You know, through the power and grace of Yahweh Shah, he's revealed to us our heritage, our knowledge. We got our ID back. Now we know who we are. Now we know what our purpose is. Now we can walk in that. So that right there, to me, that's power right there. Because I could have just been, you know, walking blind and not knowing nothing, man. He done woke me up. I heard the call, and now he done fed me with the knowledge of who I am, my heritage. And now I'm in that every day. I'm learning who I am. So what he did was, he let us walk around as like amongst these heathens. Esau. We grew up in Esau's kingdom as like, you know, because what Esau wants to do is make you like him. Make you like a Edomite, which really goes into a nigga. A nigga ain't nothing but a Jake with an Edomite spirit in him. That's what a nigga is, you know, the woman and man. But we don't have that nature in us. We're totally different. Because what are we? The 144,000 are sleeper cells. And let's look at the definition of what a sleeper cell is. And that's a group of people who inconspicuously remain dormant in the community until activated by a prearranged signal, you know, to do what they supposed to do, get busy. And that's us. We done grew up in this wicked kingdom, right up under this devil, got to see all his wicked acts, all the discrimination he did against us, everything he did against our ancestors, our elders. And when Yahweh Shah decides, you know, turn that switch on, you know, when Yahweh snapped them fingers, or should I say, he probably gonna have Yahweh Shah snap them fingers, like a Thanos snap. When he snap it and decide to turn that power up, hey, that's it for Esau. Because the 144,000 on the same accord. They on the same accord with Yahweh Shah. They have no love for Esau, Edom. They are on the same accord with Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And they're going to carry out the righteous anger and vengeance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah at the right and correct time. Perfect timing. So I love how this thing is set up. I like how he did it. He put it, we grew up amongst them so we can peep them. Like we even know how their system work. Like I say, Esau looking, he got enemies on the outside, he got enemies on the inside. And his greatest enemy is on the inside amongst him. That's why Esau, hey, he about to take a grand L on a massive scale. Because you got the 144,000 living amongst him. That's his biggest threat. That's why Esau's so scared. I understand it now. Now I see why they have these Terminators, why they have these super soldiers. Because just like, and he been putting on my spirit a lot too, Aki. He put on my spirit a lot. I've been watching a lot of Black Lightning. It's a show on Netflix called Black Lightning by the Jake with electrical powers. It's like 4 seasons. Real good show. I recommend to watch it. It's on Netflix called Black Lightning. I finished a show called Raising Dion about a young, you know, Jake that had spiritual powers. I like that show too, especially the first season. That was on Netflix. I think it's still on there. I might be mistaken. They might have took it off, but I think it's still on there. And then he's been having me watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z, which is a cartoon I watched in my youth when I was real younger, like in middle school, you know, elementary. I watched Dragon Ball Z, and it's putting on my spirit to rewatch all that again, because now it's hitting me even harder, because it's like, now I can relate to that cartoon. Now, like, I liked it when I was younger because of all the theatrics, you know, it shows, you know, men doing spiritual powers. Really, they're like aliens. They're like what we is. You know, Goku grew up thinking he was a human, but then he found out that he was a Saiyan. You know, he's from a whole nother race, and that's us. We grow up thinking we was black, African-American, Negro, then we find out like, no, we Hebrew Israelites. And we about to get that same abilities, the same type of powers. And I'm like, now I see why he's putting on my spirit. Everything I'm watching lately, spiritual power. Brightburn, Superman, I got a whole bunch. I got all the little Marvel movies. Oh, another cartoon I used to watch that was my favorite cartoon when I was growing up was X-Men. Hey, man, you better not bother me. Say nothing to me on Saturday when I'm watching my X-Men. I figured out that's us. Because X-Men grew up like normal humans. Then their X gene got activated and they all got special gifts and special abilities and powers. Now I see why they relate to me so much. You know, you growing up, you know, watching cartoons, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk. You know, Jake make fun of you, man. Jake be like, man, you a nerd, man. You weird. You know, Jake is into hood things. I wasn't really into hood things. Hood things never appealed to me. It was always stupid nigga stuff. But I was always appealed to, you know, the superhero things. Now I see why that's always been in me and appealed to me because, man, look where I'm at now. Hopefully that's my lot, Lord willing. That's real. Esau didn't just make that up. Like Jake, the 2/3 Jake, a nigga Jake think that's just something made up. You know, some old out of this world stuff. That's science fiction. Now I'm starting to realize everything that was considered science fiction is really a fact in reality. It just is so far ahead of Jake's imagination and Jake's, level of thinking that he can't take that. He don't need to take, being a nigga. But spiritual power always appealed to me. And, I didn't give a damn what Jake had to say. You watching that wacko X-Men, you weak, you whack, you a nerd. Man, I loved it. And now I see why. Because that's the lot that I'm coming into. Like the Most High is about to raise up men with spiritual power that's going to make these normal people, piss and shit they pants. It's like my friends, but that's what's about to happen, man. They about to give up the ghost. Like that, we just seen in previous, that Black Adam, like Superman. Superman is a character, man. They got that out the Bible. He has a Paleo Hebrew name. Kal-El means all powerful. So Esau knew what he was doing. Esau read the Bible and understand it. That's why, like I said earlier, they have these super soldiers and they got these Terminators and they got these weapons of mass destruction. They're making that because Esau knows what's coming. That's why he's trying to shut down this truth, because he's like, I cannot have these men wake up. If the men wake up, then the women gonna wake up. Then the children gonna wake up. I have a whole nation of people waking up to their nationality, who they really are, and if they wake up and Yahushua connects with them, I can no longer do nothing with them. There's nothing I can do. They're out of my control. And Esau know that, and he's in fear because he knows once Yahushua lifts up that standard and gives those men that spiritual power, it's a wrap. It is a wrap for him. His little puny weapons ain't gonna, do nothing, man. The 144,000 going to run through Esau like a hot knife through butter. Real easy like. Because like 10 of them is devastating Esau. You mean to tell me it's going to be 144,000 of them? Oh, man. Then like, not even just 144,000. Even the men, the regular men, are hopefully they're going to have the power of King David. And King David was like slaying men by the tens and thousands. So that's a powerful nation. A very powerful nation right there. And Esau knows it. Because Esau, he know we know. And he know, hey, when that happened, it's a wrap. You can call it in. I don't give a damn. Esau know once that happen, he going into slavery. Because he can't do nothing against those men at all. And those men, hey, they going to break it down. And then, once the men break you down, shit, the women going to have their way with you too. They going to put your butt to work. Children going to ride you like little horses. It's over with. So with that being said, done did all that. Let's get to the scriptures. Let's get back into the scriptures and see that, hey, what I'm saying holds weight, because that's what Yahushua, he said 1,000 years ago. Check this out. This is Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. Man, we're gonna put that in green right there, man. Matter of fact, no, we're gonna put that in purple. That's royalty. That's gonna be how we're gonna get the kingdom. Did you read that? See, a pastor pork chopper skin right over there. Or really much, they don't even deal with Old Testament no more, unless it's like some Psalms or Proverbs. They don't even check that out right there. Because what the Most High said right there, he said, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Because Yahushua is a man of war. So the 144,000, they're going to be battle axes for him. And what are they going to be used for? They're going to break in pieces the nations and destroy these wicked kingdoms. That's what those men are set up and governed to do. So there is lots of violence in the Bible. There's hatred. It's war in the Bible. And the 144,000, they are the battle axes of Yahushua. And then like when he turned that power up, because us men, we already don't like this place, man. We don't give a damn about Babylon the Great. And we don't give a damn about Esau. So when we get that power, we gonna do what we commanded to do. We just read the scripture right there what I'm supposed to do. I'm a battle axe. I'm supposed to beat Esau down. I'm supposed to do that. I'm supposed to go after him with all with straight viciousness. I'm supposed to do that. And I'm going to do that, Lord willing. I get that spiritual power. That's how I might need to take this to Odyssey. I don't know. Now YouTube do. So check it out. That right there. Right there, he just said, "There are my battle axe and weapons of war. Break the nations in pieces." So check it out. We're gonna back that up some more with some more undisputable evidence that a wacky tacking Christian can't get away from that, because they don't know Yahweh Shah. They don't even know these scriptures. Check it out. I'm gonna hit another one. This is Ezekiel 25:14. "And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord Yahweh." So that backs up everything I just said earlier in there. We're gonna lay vengeance upon Edom. He gonna do that by the hand of what? Of Israel. And chiefly his men of Israel, the 144,000 and the men on down. We're going to get the vengeance of the Lord. He's going to operate through us. He already breaking it down like ancient Egypt, breaking down their systems, which they're breaking it down their dang selves. He using them to break their own stuff down. And see, they scrambling doing that because they know the Superman about to rise up. Esau know that. And what they say said, "They shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance." Ooh, hey, did you see that? Hey, Esau gonna know. He gonna know the fury and the vengeance of Yahweh Shah, because it's already in his men. It's in us. We feel that. I'm already there. That's why I did the lesson earlier, say pray for a heavy spirit, because you got a lot of people trying to come into this, and they don't really have that spirit of Yahweh Shah. They got a soft spot for Esau. You got a soft spot for Esau, man. You're not really a part of this, man. You go stand on the sidelines. You really ain't ready like that. Cause me, I'm ready for this to turn. I'm ready for the turn up, man. I'm ready. I'm already ready to receive it, because I cannot stand Esau at all. Edomites get on my last nerves, man. It's time for them to go. They need to go. They are the wicked, and they have destroyed everything. Everything if they destroy. Everything they touch, they destroy it. It's time for them to get what they deserve. And that's all in our Bible. So we just read it right there. So I said, read that to your wacky tacky plantation pastor Christian and see what he do with that. How can he handle that? Because that's straight to the point right there. The Most High said he got a vendetta against a certain nation, man. That nation is Edom. Yahweh Shah does not like Edom. And he's going to let his people get busy on him when he give them that spiritual power, when that standard gets lifted. That's what's about to happen. And then we're going to go to another precept to further prove that. Let's go to Micah 4:13. And it reads, "Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I make thy horn iron, and I'll make thy hooves brass, and that shall beat in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord, the whole earth." Did you peep that one part in there said, beat in pieces many people? And through the scriptures, hey, we can go to Psalms 83:5 and get the whole hit squad, man. Those the people that's about to get it from Yahweh Shah. He said, "Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion." So he's talking to, when he go to Zion, that's talking about Israel. That's talking about Yahshua. He said, "Arise and thresh." That's the put in that work right there. Now, like he said, arise, because we've been falling down, man. We down here. We have no power. We subject to working for this devil. We right now we in the hands of this devil. We are in his system, subject to his rules and to what he dictate and tell us. And there's nothing we can do about it right now, because it's the state that Yahweh Shah put us in. But he promised that when this devil, gets so angry and he comes after us, when the devil decides to come after us, Yahweh Shah, the ones that been doing the work, got the correct spirit on them, got the testimony, he will put that power on us again, that we can rise up and turn the tide on this devil. That's what the whole book is about. That's what all the scriptures is about. You know? Put that in purple too. So that's right there. Hey, this thing, like I said, it's about power. It's about rulership. It is not no cupcake, love everybody, bring everybody together type of book. No, when you read the whole roll, you really understand what's going on and really what's happening. Man, Yahushua talked about that he would lower his people in a lower state because they went off, didn't keep his laws, commandments. He'll allow them to go into captivity, be subject to these people, be ruled over by the wicked. Then, at the right time, he was going to overthrow the wicked's rulership with his righteousness, man. Yahushua gonna get that glory that he get his glory back. He gonna get all his glory that, was promised in the book, because our Lord and Savior, Yahushua, he fell at the hands of these devils as well. The Romans, those were Edomites. They put our Savior to death. So we all been subject to this devil. And Yahweh, at the right time, is going to bring Yahushua back into the mix. When Yahushua get here, he's going to raise up his 144,000, which are his, and his hopefully elect men, and they're going to get the kingdom of heaven back. That's how heaven is coming right here on earth. We're going to establish the kingdom of heaven right here on earth. When Yahushua gets back, and like I said, spiritual power is going to get turned up before Yahushua even get here, because that's what's going to keep us alive and keep the hopeful elect alive, so that we can see Yahushua. Because these devils is about to bring and throw everything they got at us. They're going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at us. Trying to take us out as a nation. But they're not going to succeed, because the Most High is going to lift that standard up on our behalf. And he's going to give those men those abilities, those gifts, to where, they can turn the tide. It's a standard. It's anything they need to offset what this devil is doing. And with that being said, I love that precept right there we just read, because it tells you straight up there. They said in the precept right there, it says, I should consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and the substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. So it's basically saying that the whole earth is going to go back into the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Righteousness will reign out. Harmony will reign out once again. Once we get established on the earth right now, because right now it's under Esau's vibration. Everything is messed up. It runs very horrible, because they're like a disease on the planet, because they're no good, and really they belong in captivity. They belong in slavery. They need to be. That way the earth can breathe again, animals can do what they need to do again, and everything go in its proper place. Right now it can't, because this devil's like a child, like old Dennis the Menace. He just go around doing little messed up stuff because he can, because the spirit is not upright in him. Esau is just wicked. He's the devil. He's the devil in the flesh. And I dare you try to challenge me on that, when I got so much history and so much stuff to look back into this man's history to prove that he is the devil. His works, his fruit, it shows that. That's why their shameful spewing his glory has been exposed right now. That's why they got to close up shop. Because now everybody's putting their nationality back on them. They're not calling them white people no more. They're calling them Edomites. So therefore he's been found out. Then that spirit of Cain, they're like a vagabond, like, oh man, they done found me, and we done found you. When, Lord willing, the man get that spiritual power, we gonna come see about you. That's Jeremiah 16:16. That's gonna come into play. So that being said, let me go to my favorite precept, one of my favorites, Isaiah 59:19. And check with this read, because this is going to hit the whole point of the lesson, because this is about to happen very soon. These devils are about to roll in big numbers with their military, seeking to take the life of Israel. They're not going to get the hopeful elect. They'll get the 2/3, but they're not going to get the hopeful elect. Why? Because of this precept right here. Check this out, Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Let's read that again. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So, hey, these heathens, These Edomites, they gonna fear the name of the Lord, because we gonna holler out Yahweh Shai as we are showing off our great abilities and ripping their military to pieces. They gonna know that name. It's gonna get magnified. When they hear that name, they're gonna get scared, because they're gonna know, like, this ain't no normal Jake. This Jake, you know, he knows who he is. This Jake, they're gonna see that power light up in our eyes. You know, it's gonna have that glow to us, man. We're gonna have that glory, that crown gonna be on our heads. And, you know, it's gonna be radiating out. They're gonna feel that power. And it said, and it's glory from the rising of the sun. Rising of what sun? The rising of Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai rises up to the prey, Yahweh Shai get in the atmosphere and into the physical with that fathership. Hey man, these heathens gonna be surely afraid. Like, oh no, I didn't want to see him. I thought we had got rid of him. Like, nah, man, he back. And he back with a vengeance. And then we got the same spirit, and hey, we about to show you what it do. And it said, when the enemy should come in like a flood, man, they're gonna come in like a flood. They're gonna come in with overwhelming numbers. That's like a flood. And then when you look at like Star Wars, they military was called stormtroopers. You know, that wasn't for there's no reason, man. Like, Esau know what it is. That's how many troops they're gonna have, man. It's gonna be like a flood, man. They're gonna try to come in. You know, certain brothers, they're gonna try to come in our house with like 50 troops because they know who we are. And they're gonna be fearing that they're like, man, is that power gonna get lifted up in him? Is that standard gonna be lifted up with him? We gotta go in here and take him out before it do. You know, and what the scripture says, the Spirit of the Lord should lift up a standard against him. So that banner of Yahweh Shai will be displayed in the planet Earth. Esau gonna know about it. Esau gonna hear about it. Hearing about it now. Wait till we flex that spiritual power, because right now, you know, all we do is go on the highway and hedges and, you know, pull precepts, and, you know, we bid Yahshua to the wedding. You know, we go and reprove and rebuke, and we tell our people who they are. Right now, we're being wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Now, when Esau decides to show them horns and put his hands on us and attack us, you know, then that standard gonna be lifted. Then we're going to display power. We don't have power right now. When that standard gets lifted up, that spiritual power gets implanted, then you're going to see real power. What's a bag of money when you got power to fly and lift tons and tons of things and be, you know, bulletproof and you move around at supersonic speeds? You know, that's real power right there. That's like, you can't tell me not to do this and not to do that. I'm going to come in your military base and take all the food you got and feed it to my people. And there's nothing you can do about it, because I can just run through and break all your guns, you know, fly around and just, man, chunk y'all around like little footballs. You know, what you going to say to me then? There's nothing you can say to me after that. You know, that's why I say I like it. We not going to start this. We going to finish this. Esau going to put his hands on us first. And then when he does that, like the scripture to say, the standard gonna get lifted, and then we're gonna, you know, put the get back on you. And not only that, we're gonna take everything you got. All the resources you stole from our people, we taking it back. And ain't gonna be nothing they can tell us or do about it. Ain't gonna be like, don't do that, stop. Don't take that from me, man. We taking it. It's ours to begin with. We're gonna take back what's ours. Because Esau got everything he got by thievery. He stole everything. So when we get the power back, we're going to take it back. And then we're going to rule in righteousness, man. Everything is going to be in this righteous order. Because Esau don't know how to run nothing, because he's a fool. They're children of fools. Esau is just completely dumb. His whole system is dumb. So he doesn't really deserve to rule. And that's what we're saying right now. Like, we're patiently waiting on that power from Yahweh Shai that we could take this devil out. Because who has to start it is Yahweh Shai, because he's the one who blessed the devil with that great sword anyway. He set this devil up in rulership in the first place, Yahweh Shai. So he's the one that got a war with that beast. He gonna start it and we gonna finish it. You know, we gonna be a part of that military. But Yahweh Shai, hey, he has to live, like, really Yahweh. Yahweh has to lift the standard, because Yahweh Shai is waiting on Yahweh as well. We all waiting on the Most High. We waiting on God. You know, Yahweh. He gonna give the green light. Then Yahweh Shai gonna give us the green light. And that's the order right there. That's what we're waiting on. That's why it says the head of every man is Hamashiach. Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. And the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. So, and then the women gonna be up under us. Because Esau puts our women over us. That's why they're able to run through us as a nation so easy, because it's a nation ran by women. You know, Esau deals just like the Willie Lynch letter. Esau deals with the woman first primarily, just like the serpent. He goes to the woman first, and then he goes and, you know, uses the woman to destroy the man. But once we get that power lifted up, our women ain't gonna be questioning us, ain't gonna be fussing at us, waving their finger in our face, talking that little get back ghetto hood rat talk. You know, I just flew up in the air, you know, 200 miles an hour, like, and come down with and shake the whole ground. Man, she ain't about to say nothing to me. It's gonna be yes, Lord. As I said, we're gonna get our power back, Akim. We just gotta be patient, man. It's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it real. It's getting real close, man. Real close, Akim. We just gotta stay the course, keep doing what we doing, and Lord willing, precious elk, the hopeful elect, and we get that spiritual power, because it's very believable. Because I could see it. I mean, my faith is turned up. I know spiritual power exists. I'm just waiting to experience it and to show it off to the world. Like, like, look what I can do. Watch this. And then, like, I'm ready to rule. I'm ready to govern. I'm ready to get stuff back on track. Because we way out of bounds. This devil got everything way out of bounds. And we got to get it back in order, Akim. So, hey, I hope this has been edifying. Akim, we just got to, hey, hold on. We got to endure to the end. We got to, you know, we all going to be tried. We got to stay that solid gold. Because he about to try us, man. He know what time it is. Esau knows what time it is. They're going to test us, man. We got to hold strong. If we hold strong, Yahweh Shah will lift that standard up and give us our powers. When we get our abilities, man, that's it. We ain't got to listen to this devil no more. We ain't got to clock in this devil's clock no more. We ain't working for this devil no more. Nah, man, we taking everything from this devil. You know, he giving it up. And then like he got two options. You getting these chains to go to work, or hey, I can send your butt to the spirit world. You know, choice is gonna be Esau's. Really, choice is ours. Cause like if I get my spiritual power, you know, just for the heck of it, I might just run through a couple of Edomites just to, you know, appease my anger of being in this wicked kingdom for so long. So, hey, it's up to us, man. We're gonna be the new judges, according to Obadiah 1:21. So, hey, man, that, like, I hope this been edifying. You know, Kwam Yasharala, Detail Baba Ball, Shalom.